Since giving my life to Jesus Christ, I have publicly declared with my business partner that our businesses, we've given them up to God. We've been pretty unapologetic about our faith and how we view ourselves as mere stewards of God's businesses, for Him to do with them as He pleases.
I've seen so much change in Shane since he came to Christ. It's really a dramatic transformation, seeing him as a leader, BC and AD, so to speak. I'm proud of his growth and faith. Last year, when his C12 board came on site to do some interviews before his CBP, I was one of the 3 guys they asked for some 360 feedback on Shane. One of the questions was, does Shane have any blind spots or weaknesses that threaten his effective Christian leadership? I shared that one area I don't think Shane realizes is that how sometimes we'll be having an awesome prayer meeting or talking about Jesus in a ministry setting, but not 2 minutes later, when discussing a customer, vendor, or employee situation, profanity, slander, or criticism can easily flow. It's like a 180 happens in his tone and language. I know it's not his heart, but particularly for those who don't know Christ, it can send confusing messages when in one moment it's all praise the Lord, and another it's putting down or speaking critically about someone. I know Shane doesn't mean to create this disconnect, but it's a blind spot that can really be a roadblock for others watching and listening to him who may wonder, which is the real Shane?
Man, that kind of stuff was hard to hear. I know I'm imperfect and daily seek God's grace in my life, but it stung to find out that I had a blind spot in my behavior that was causing a roadblock for ministry in my office in ways that I didn't even realize. Having this called out, though, is really the first step. It allowed me to own it, to pray about it, and even confess the disconnect with my team, my customers, and my family, to strive to see better consistency and integrity in how I walk, talk, and treat people. Hopefully, if I walk it out with humility and honesty about it, God will use it to even further testify to it not being about Shane Pulver. It's about Jesus Christ. That's the point of this anyway. I just don't want to get in the way of people seeing Him in me. It's pretty easy to be perceived as a Pharisee, which is probably why Jesus spent so much time talking against that lifestyle.